mean, there's nothing stopping them to be barbarians.
Anything could be a barbarian if you rage hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Oh, yes.
Cool. Cause I was thinking, I noticed that I saw that tab where it's like, hey, background characters. I'm like, opportunity to flesh something out.
Yeah,
But the only thing I could think of was not. All right, now so follow me on this, right? Uh, a reincarnated form of that one barbarian partner I used to have in the Fate State campaign.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can do that. It's just yeah, you could do that. You definitely do that.
but she's a snow leopard.
Oh, that is
Ooh.
Interesting. Yeah, you could do that. We just like going into the just let me know like after session like uh
Oh yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Soon there will be a parrot and a snow leopard.
In the jungle.
In the
In the
jungle,
jungle, the lion jungle,
Me
the
trying to
lion sleep
tonight.
tonight.
oh no. Give it a second. I'm trying to set up this. Oh my god. What is this? Me trying to like yeah. There we go. There
A
we go.
Wimboe.
A wimbo.
A wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo, a
Wimboe.
wimbo, a wimbo, a
Alright.
wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo.
In the jungle. Oh my god.
jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry guys for the listening to this. Those are like random like D&D reprieve. So yeah, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Spinoff adventure session. Of the Emerald Lions, or Spinoff Adventures in Vararil.
We need to come up with a better title for these type of things.
Yeah, we should.
Welcome
So
everybody to another installment of Figgy and Friends Adventures.
on the last
My
on the last
we're
episode
we're
of
gonna put that on the dartboard and we'll come back to it. But I like this. I like these ideas. We need more ideas. Ideas.
tomorrow's
This is now become this has now become a surprise boardroom meeting.
surprise part. Tamar just like
I
pops her
the
head in.
whole great biscuits.
Yeah.
Do the
The
biscuits
chaos.
have honey on it?
I'm not really sure. Jackson, do we have honey?
And they just like "Rah!" and like basically it just means no.
Okay, we're gonna add that to the list. Now back to the recap.
So yeah, last episode recap. Anybody want to do the recap for us?
Well, big statement number one. Point for us. We have found the artifact, or at least half of it. So yeah, that part is done. Part number two. The leader of the Bloodhawks, Mr. Malachi, I believe his name is. The guy with bad trench, Malchior, guy with bad trench coat. Um, he's gone. He is no longer with us. He fought valiantly, missed completely terrible, horrible warning shot. No, he tried his best. He tried his best to be very intimidating. More so of a jerk than anything else. But that's beside the point. Uh, the state that we are currently at may or may not be entirely surrounded by werewolves.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And also considering the fact that there was one here in this basement, actually there was more than one here in this basement, uh, leads me to believe that there's something up with this estate that no one has really told or talked about. So that requires questioning, but we cannot do that now because I'm sorry, who's the new bot? Who are you again, Miss Newbot? Avon Lee, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Right. By the way, thank you for coming to help us. We greatly appreciate it. How's our hostess doing? God, I hate.
She's doing the best she can. I mean, I'm just running off to get the medication to at least
Yeah.
see if there's any possible way to make her more feel better.
Okay.
Because she looked like
You
she was about to die.
Alright.
Flip a
So-
crystal?
Oh, dope crystal.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the okay, cool. Maybe I'm gonna use it for what we discussed, correct?
Yes.
Hell yeah. So you bring in the medicine and the crystal over to the mistress of the mansion.
Mhm.
Okay. For the medicine, give me an investigation to see if you can find like a med kit or whatever.
For me to roll for investigation, is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got an A.
Oh, okay. You easily can find the med kit. Though it's basically a small med kit, so it's like you find that, and you know.
I suppose this will have to do. Hang in there, mistress. And then I guess I start running to the room.
Okay, so you run back to the room. So you run back to the room, and easily enough, you still see people around. Basically, they're unconscious, or whatever. As you walk back towards the room, easy enough. The mistress basically, it's she's on the bed and everything, kind of like knocked out a bit, a little bit of shallow breathing, and so yeah, you're there.
Hello, mistress. How you doing so far?
She
Don't
like
know if that's a bad question.
she weakly kind of like opens her eyes a little bit, and she's like, mm, well, I have a huge headache. Starting to, anyways.
Well, I mean, Bright side, you're still breathing?
Well, yeah, she's breathing.
No, I mean like her being trying to beat the optimist. Like, well, I mean, at least you're still breathing.
Yeah, 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 you know, actually, yeah, I mean, and she like thinks about it for a bit. Be philosophical, like in her head. And she's like, "Oh, so you found? I see you found the little med kit."
Yeah, it was not that hard to find. But back to you. So I know this probably would be a bad time to ask, but can I run through a few questions?
What kind of questions are you?
I guess to get the elephant out the room, did you ever saw something that was kind of suspicious before the uh, unfortunate events?
Like, what are you saying? Suspicious, as in?
Well, something that's totally that's not that's out of the ordinary. Like, maybe one of the servants was leaving very anonymously or weirdly coincidentally.
I I didn't see because I was, well, knocked out, and the not even long after that the attack happened. So, like, I think
Since it-
earlier, someone almost went into into my room until I had to
Wait.
stop them. Well, earlier.
Oh, I see. I guess that could be a start. Do you remember what he could have looked like?
Um,
Or she?
let's see. She's trying to remember. Let me see if she's able to remember.
Remember, damn you.
She's probably gonna need that remembrance ball from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
And she looks at you like thinking, and then she's like, oh, you know, they had like long white hair. They had a mask on or some sort.
I see.
They were tall and I was gonna cast magic missile on them, and they suddenly like left in a puff of smoke.
That is that could be a lead. I mean, okay. Do you remember what the mask could have looked like?
They look like she like tries to also remember. Oh, she's like, it vaguely no. I can't remember.
It's okay. I mean, you did have such a big attack, so I don't expect you to remember like that. But that is a lead for the most part. But thank you, though.
You're welcome. And she kind of like winces at like the wound that she has, the bite marks. Like, ow, ow.
Oh.
I got bitten by something.
Well, you this okay. Let's rip the band-aid off. You maybe kind of sort of got bitten by a werewolf, and then she's like kind of smiles in a very nervously fashion.
And when Evenly mentions the word werewolf, she's like, kind of like shifts from like this like ouch moment to like, what the fuck, right? Like, oh, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, I probably should have probably mentioned that earlier, but yeah, I probably should have.
Who else got attacked? Do you know?
Mostly everyone. I mean, I guess except for um uh my now recently found friends and myself.
She's kind of squinty a little bit. Friends? You were here before? Oh.
No, I
think I remember. Told him that I was Figgy and Pick, and that tiefling woman.
yes. Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
And I haven't heard from them in, well, in a bit.
Well, we're also trying to investigate because we're starting to see that maybe it could be something bigger. Like maybe the attack could probably be planned. and I kind of just got here. Like, there's a lot of information going on.
Yeah, it's chaos all around. Thank you for worrying about me.
No problem. I mean, I can let at least you die. At least, I mean, I guess I just wish I would have been here sooner to at least help some of the others. Because I, sweet and simple, I kind of don't recommend you coming out the room. It's pretty gnarly.
Right.
Do I, as I guess out of character, do I have Avali now use the crystal or no, not just yet?
Do you want to use a crystal? I mean, it's your choice to do so or not.
I guess because I think I forgot to know if I should use it now or when the the injury gets worse. So I guess
however you feel.
I guess I'll use it now just to be safe.
Okay. So you raise up the crystal on the wound itself. And the mistress of the matching kind of looking at her wound, and when you put the crystal in there, that little slight realization kind of dawns on her a little bit as you put it on there. As you do so, give me a religion check really quick.
Okay. I got 3. Holy shit. Does that work or no?
As you're putting on the crystal, it, in your mind you don't feel anything, but you can tell that it's working. As the crystal starts to first glow purple, and then slowly it just slowly starts in reaction to the blood. It just starts to form this color of like light orange. As it kind of like slowly starts to the wound starts to heal up, but at the same time, you have to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
No, for them. So she kind of like winces as she kind of like starts to like lightly glow as you're like watching her like lightly like glow, and kind of like a little bit in pain, but as you look at the crystal itself, the what's it called, the infection like starts to build up into the crystal instead. So basically, it's absorbing into the crystal itself. And then eventually, the mistress kind of like passes out because of like in pain and stuff like that. She does this quietly, like kind of like wince in here and there and everything. But then she just passes out.
Okay, so that happened. So
And
wait,
now you're holding.
You told me to roll. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. And now you're holding like a crystal with what appears to be it's red now. So it went from clear to purple, then orange, and then now red. It's pulsating, so it's like, you know, a little bit glowing a little bit.
Perhaps maybe I should try to ask them, because honestly, this whole thing is very confusing at this point.
Actually, give me an insight to see if it worked. Oh.
17.
You can tell in your mind that whatever this crystal is, it actually like worked.
Okay, so at least maybe she'll be just as better as before. Positive association. So I guess I'll have Avonlea then start going back to Figgy or Pike. I forgot who was downstairs at the time.
Picon. Alright. Cool. Alright,
Outside door roll for something?
no, I'm just, let's see, well, you're going, so the bookcase is closed, or, actually, no, there's a rock, like, it's been, like, wedged a little bit, so you easily go back to them, and down the steps and everything, okay, as Figgy and Pike, basically, are just, you know, either, what was the last time they were doing, you know, they hear footsteps, familiar footsteps of Avonlea.
Alright, he will be continue his investigation, see why on earth this lab is here, and what's the connection between it and the Eisenbergs, and why there were werewolves down here and stuff. So he's just gonna start rummaging through lab notes and stuff.
Okay.
I guess Pig's just gonna be going through all the stuff that Jackson had taken, all the shinies and magic.
Okay. Figgy, give me an investigation. Well, Emily like enters the chambers of the underground lab.
That's the 13.
13. As you're rummaging through, you see different kinds of like notes. Different kinds of like notes of um, what's they call it? Altered like super werewolves or whatever. In progress and everything. Then you have like these like you know, notes about regular werewolves and how they're gonna they trying to cure lycanthropy, by having it where it's not the full moon. Yeah, they were trying to cure lycanthropy in their notes and stuff. While at the same time trying to find out more about the factions and everything. The most so basically all like the notes compiled with the four factions of Emerald Lions, a little bit on Emerald Lions, but the most that they've been researching was the Crimson Moons and the Cobalt Suns. And definitely there's some information about the Bloodhawks, and like a dossier that has a little like a file of all about Malchior already in there, and then like basically like a huge like like sticky note that says big problem.
But not a big problem no more, unfortunately for him.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, let's see here. Super werewolves. Okay, that's something I don't really know what to deal with. I found something along the lines of super werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
What?
But based on what it kind of tells me, it sounds like they're werewolves, but you know, more super, more aggressive, more keen to smell, just overall, just a worst time for lots of people, especially for me.
Aren't
Mm.
werewolves already bad enough as it is? We don't need any super ones.
Well, like,
Yeah,
in the notes also, they're trying to like have it where the person can control a werewolf lycanthropy, so um, but not having it hindering.
hmm.
Yeah.
It also appears to say that there's some research in ways that it doesn't act as more of a plague, but more as a benefit.
Hmm.
You know how some lycanthropes apparently cannot really control it when the full moon is out. They're trying to make it so that either A, it doesn't trigger when a full moon happens, or B, it can trigger whenever it wants based on the user's, desire. That is how I am interpreting it.
Ah,
Judging from the research, either they were successful or they were very close.
all right. Well, that's sort of unnecessary. I mean, I guess not turning when it's a full moon is actually pretty useful. But like just whenever, that's a bit
Mm-hmm.
much.
Well, as they say, most things have a good and a bad to it. So maybe they started of it as some form of a good. And that they could probably use it to, let's say, defend themselves or act as extra muscle or something like that. Provide some form of extra benefits to it.
Right. As Peck is going through the stuff that Jackson has. Basically, there's like a bunch of gold. There's like a bunch of gold in that, like a couple of gemstones. Um, and then like a few other like about like 3 journals full of writing. And then what else was there? They found like kind of like a elongated box. Um, it's like this blue white box. With like basically intricate Celtic designs to it. Um, and a few like little like bags of uh like it a couple of bags, like 3 bags of something. Um, as well as a bunch of pens. um, a bunch of pens. Um,
Yo,
and
dog, you have no idea how valuable pens are.
um, and you know what you actually like notice the most is there is this orb that has what looks like to be inside of it. You can look closer. What looks like to be uh an hourglass shape of something else in it. And then the outside from the outside of the orb, like below it, there's like this like intricate detail of what looks like to be like a mage hand.
Hmm. Does anyone here know Mage Ham?
Uh, 1 second. Do, 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 do. I know it, yes.
Can you try using it on this orb?
Hmm. Sure. So he's gonna
Mhm.
so Figgy will use the cantrip of Mage Hand.
Okay. Um, as you use the
Giant paw print shows up.
yeah, like meow, right? You should hear like a little cat meow, like when you summon it.
Huh?
Um,
What? Where?
where?
Oh come on, Mage Hand. We talked about this. Have a little bit more. Have a little bit more umph in it next time, okay?
And just gives you
The cute.
it just gives you thumbs up.
All right. Now go. Now let's go grab that.
All right, so
You want?
it basically it grabs the orb, um, and it kind of like hovers like towards Figgy, and as the hand like grabs as the Hime Tank like grabs, or Paul hand grabs the orb, um it kind of it just starts to like glow blue a little tiny bit around the edges, like kind of like an aura. And
Can I
as
make
it,
an Arcana check on this?
yeah, and also everybody give me perception really quick too.
Alright.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Let's see.
7.
Net 20 on Arcana and the same number for perception, but it's not a net 20.
2020. Okay. So both Figgy and Pick can oh, and Jackson too can definitely tell, can hear this TikTok clicking, click 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 in their minds. Evidently, basically, it just basically just hear silence. As the mage kind of like, basically is holding it. It just like it glows, and then it just you know um
Anyone else hear some ticking?
What did I get for the Arcana, though?
the Arcana, you can definitely tell this is some sort of a dimensional magic of sorts. As well as it's not from this world, to be exact. But it's some sort of time, contraption.
Ah. Yeah, I hear the ticking too. But I don't know, it just feels like it's not from here. Like maybe from one of the other planes or something like that.
Hmm. I think I know someone that might be able to use this, or might have some expertise in other planes.
Hmm.
Either that, or
Hmm.
we could just talk to the mistress upstairs. Speaking of which, how is she doing?
Yeah, I really go basically Figgy and Peg, give me a perception check. As you're just looking over to Avian Lee. Oh god.
That's on that one.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Avian. Okay, Avian Lee, go ahead.
Okay, so as I slowly walk to Big and Pike, I just scream like boo, as they aren't like expecting it.
And Pig sees this, but Piggy doesn't in the corner of his eye.
So we'll try to play- what's this doing?
Avian Lee was trying to scare Figgy and Pig, but since Pig saw it and Figgy did not, you guys get scared? Or,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
Figgy gets
Pig's
scared.
still gonna jump a bit because
Yes.
like he's most certainly not expecting someone to yell boo at him.
Booga 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 booga.
It's like ooga booga.
takes off
Yeah.
takes off mask.
So does she go boo like right in my ear?
I think she did you?
I mean, I guess maybe, yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
So that
So
happened.
he hears the boot. He hears the boot. It catches him for some weird reason, and his fur stands up on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like, Jesus! And then he just instinctively.
What now? Sorry, you were cutting off.
after he screams out Jesus, he instinctively swings at whatever was near his ear.
no.
Evenly. Well, actually, like, give me an attack roll. Let me see if you hit evenly.
Calm down, everybody.
Can I?
This technically counts as a claw. Does a 13 hit?
On your armor class? Evenly?
Can I roll for like? I don't know if it counts. Like, can I roll to like try to dodge it?
The thing is, yeah, you have to hit your armor class.
It's 12.
12, so it does hit. Just 1 damage though. Boom.
Oh,
Yep.
1 damage.
Yeah.
It's just a cat. It's just a cat pap.
Oh, it's okay.
Pep, 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 pep. Okay. So yeah, so you did that, and was Evenly's reaction.
Ouch. I mean that's fair, but ouch.
Fair.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. I kind of deserved it. I mean, I was just trying to see if I could line up the move, but anyhow, so I, found anything?
A bunch of notes that leads us to ask a bunch of questions, as well as a bunch of artifacts that leads us to ask a bunch of more questions to the mistress.
So question on question on question.
Yeah, the biggest question on my mind right now is whether I can keep all these pens.
Do it.
Pick and Emily, give me. Well, get you can get an inspiration point. God damn it.
Considering the research, I am not entirely sure that all those pens will be necessary.
I mean, if
I
no
mean,
one's looking for it.
I mean, how many pens did you take?
Jackson?
Jackson's like, start to count.
Ugh.
11.
Do you really need all of those pens?
Yes?
Why?
Oh, Jackson, give me a reason.
And then like just you just hear in your head, sentimental value.
Sentimental value.
You need sentimental value from 11 pens.
It could be souvenir.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Tamara.
Or-
you see Tamara kinda,
or-
like in the stairs a little bit watching it, like the heck? What do you need a bunch of pens for?
See? So, or I would say, if you're going to have 11 pens, put at least 6 back.
I hear you. What if I only put 4 back?
Ooh, negotiation.
Oh. Tamara goes back into the room again.
Sure, I guess, but just fine. You just don't need 11 pens. Just put 4 back. And anything else that you don't need, you probably should put back as well.
Let me just close the window. Hold on. Closing the window now. Closing the window. There you go. Whew.
So wait, before he takes them back.
What happened? What happened?
No,
Sorry.
no, I was gonna. No, Avonlea was like, wait, before he puts it back. Can I have one? Please.
Oh, yeah, sure. Baked it even 10. Here you go.
Thank
I
you.
Wait.
hand her one of the 11 pens.
Wait, what happened?
I mean, that's the point. That's why we had 7 pens, right?
Oh, that is true. Oh, before I forget, and then she like gives him back the crystal that's like red now.
Oh,
I don't know if that's a good thing that's red or not, but here we go.
I'm gonna roll my counter check on that.
alright. Give me your Arcana check.
I'm gonna look at the shiny red stone.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, so it was that close to being in that one, but it's a 17.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh. Alright, so as you look at the crystal and stuff, there's appears to be lots of like magic in the crystal. At the same time, you can tell that you know, the werewolf's curse is in that crystal, basically.
All right, it seems that the crystal did its job. Now I do have to ask you a very important question. Were you thinking happy thoughts when you used the crystal, like I told you?
I was like, can you repeat that? My bad.
Were you thinking happy thoughts with the crystal when I told you to use it?
Yeah. Like that's a way of saying no, yes, maybe.
Insight check.
Okay.
Oh, do I roll insight check or?
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Ooh.
So free.
Are you is Avonlea lying or is she telling the truth?
Uh, it's kind of like it's it's half truth, half lie.
Okay. So, Fiki can tell that Avonlea is, you know, basically doesn't like, isn't sure. It's like, yeah, so it's like, you know, half and half.
Would have happened if say I, let's say, for any outcome with the crystal, as she like gets.
Okay, well, outcome A, if you use your happy thoughts, it'll actually make the process a lot more smoother. Nothing bad will happen either to you or the person that. E, if you did not use the happy thoughts, it would make it a lot more excruciating.
Oh.
Yes.
I'll keep that in note.
Keep writes down notes. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Write this down, Jackson. We can have this later.
All right.
There's that, um, and
All right. I think we're done with everything that we need here. All we need to do is just ask her some questions, and then we just vamos and get on out of here. Probably go to a pub and get us something to eat.
Well, I did got some lead, with, as you guys were doing the investigation.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I did try to ask that, like, if maybe there was some suspicion. She did mention one thing, but it's not very descriptive. So basically, she saw someone in her room, a white hair fellow, tall and has a mask, but disappeared. That's all she kind of said with the best of her abilities.
A white hair fella that was tall and had a mask.
Yeah, I tried to push on the description of the mask, but she couldn't exactly remember.
And when did she say that she saw this person?
Before the attack, at least. So, why he could have been in a room is the bigger question. I mean, do you know anyone that tall, white hair, and carries around a mask?
History check.
Yep.
15.
The only white-haired character that you probably know is Fenris.
Alright. If I remember correctly, there's only one person that can pseudo match that description. The only problem is I've never known this one to wear. You said it was a white cloak, right?
He did white hair, yeah. Why?
White hair and a mask. Doesn't seem like the type of person that would wear a mask. There was nothing else about her. It was just white hair, tall, wore a mask, no cloak or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to push. I mean, she did kind of got attacked, so.
And there was no description of whether or not this person was either male or female or anything like that.
I mean, I believe she said, um, he, so it most possibly could be a male or female. You know, some tall, dashing ladies,
Mm-hmm.
but
Alright.
mostly male.
Alright. It's something to consider for next time. In the meantime, why don't we go ahead and check on her and leave this creepy basement?
Yeah, that's probably best. I'm getting weird vibes within this.
Excellent. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So.
While everyone's going out, I'm gonna try and make it look like I'm putting 4 pens down, but I want to sleight of hand them into my clothing.
Yeah, give me sleight of hand. Yeah. While everybody else is walking back towards the
A dirty 20.
Ooh. Okay. So it's 20. All right. So what is everybody's passives?
Oh, sorry. What did we roll?
What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
Oh, perception.
Passive. Sorry.
Oh, passive.
Why do you say? Yes.
I got 11 on perception.
Your passive perception is underneath your saving throws table.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can just do 10 plus your perception modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 plus, let's see, 2, it's 12? Yeah. So we probably, you guys don't notice the, Pike doing the pin thing. Pike doing the pin thing, you're like, yeah, well, give me that. Alright, so, as you guys get out of the area, where'd it go? So, the party.
I'm also taking the bag of stuff Jackson picked out.
Yeah. As you walk out of the out of the door, the bookcase door, you see basically there's a lump on the bed there, and the door is open, and you look around, you don't see Tamara anywhere.
I was up here with you when you went upstairs for the first time, right, Dave Unley?
Yeah. Oh. Where could she be?
As you're are you looking around for her, or
yeah, I'm gonna go search for her. You guys, actually no, hold on. Do you have any idea where she might have went in this state?
Sorry, can you repeat that? My bad.
Do you have any idea where she went in the estate?
She was right here when I went to check on you guys, but no, I don't. Uh, mm,
Okay, let's do a quick search of the place. Maybe we'll find her.
I
yeah,
can check the greenhouse.
especially since the greenhouse.
So
Alright.
yeah, so where you guys wanna look?
Figgy will probably check out the foyer first.
Okay. Give me investigation or perception. Anyone else want to go look anywhere else?
Pig's going to the greenhouse.
Okay. A
I mean, I
moment.
guess I'll try to see if she's like at least in a downstairs area, maybe.
In the general area. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me perception or investigation, as well as Peg do that as well. Either perception or investigation.
I got a 14.
I think I got 3
Oh,
for investigation.
11.
Okay. I'm doing Ava Lee first. So as Ava Lee kind of like searches around and everything, she gets lost in the mansion. Basically she just ends up like in the ballroom, whatever. With the bodies.
With the bodies hit the floor.
The bodies hit the floor. So yeah, there's that, and then the pig. You go into the greenhouse, and you look in the greenhouse. You in the where the entryway is. You hear like you can hear a voice say, "Hey, suspicious guy," and it's Tamar's voice. And you think you can also hear this going on.
Fly closer to the noise.
Alright. You get closer to the noise, you get closer to the entrance. You kind of see Tamara kind of like go and like sprint forward towards this keeper. Go ahead and describe your character.
So, sorry to recap. I'm over by the greenhouse.
You're in like where the gate is and the greenhouse.
So, for those who are looking that direction, all they see is like this brutish character, and then like I see them looking at me, and I'm like, ah, shit, and I start running and away from them, just like trying to beeline it to the nearest cover that I can find.
He just like starts to like book like, what are you doing here?
I take a shot at them, like an arrow shot.
Oh. Okay, so give me accuracy roll. And Tamar just shouts, "Piggy, I've been looking over here."
Yeah, I'm gonna try doing it with ensnaring strikes so that they get binded and can stop running.
Uh-oh. Okay. Give me a strength check. Keeper. When you put in chase music.
Alright, so I make the shot though.
Yeah, you make a shot. Let me just grab.
Yeah, 20
That would
beats.
be a dirty 20.
Yeah, 20 beats my ensnaring strike.
Okay.
So like just vines start to wrap around him and then die as they touch him.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they just shrivel. And you see this. What are you all doing? As you hear tomorrow, kind of like calling out to Figgy and Emily.
Figgy comes out of the house. It's like, what's going on? What's happened?
There's a
I don't
suspicious
know.
guy.
Some suspicious dude.
I guess that's
What race is your character?
Yeah, describe your character. You just
So, sorry, I am a white dragonborn. I am
Yeah.
barely covered in armor, so I'm a lot faster than most. And I stand, from what you guys can see, roughly 5'6" to 5'8". And for as tall and as big as I am booking it pretty fast.
So yeah, you're is Avonlea also coming towards the scene as well?
I mean, yeah, but I guess assuming if I'm all the way at the bottom, I probably took longer to to the location than Figgy was.
Okay. So it's like Figgy first, and like 5 minutes later, Avonlea like
Yeah.
Okay. And you see Pick there, and tomorrow like basically like what's going on
like holy shit, what happened?
Suspicious dragonborn dude, I guess. I don't know. This seems like something Tamara has brought to our attention.
I
were-
see. Tomorrow, are you okay?
They were brooding in the cave.
Brooding in a cave.
Yeah.
Brooding. Figgy had to think about what the word brooding means.
Edgy.
By any chance, before he started running, did he say his name was Justice?
What's his name? No, did he say his name? Sorry.
No, I didn't. I'm just all I heard was audible for was oh shit.
Yeah. I guess this guy's name, oh shit.
Okay, so can we just nickname him number 2?
Number 13. Sorry.
It depends. Mr. Number 2, I have one very important question for you. Friend or foe?
Are they like running behind me asking these questions, or am I still like am I too far out of earshot?
Are you guys chasing this guy?
Chasing, yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you're booking it towards you. So yeah, you hear these questions like where while running.
In retaliation to whoever was trying to snare me, I'm going to like spring off of one foot and then like spin myself in the air. And I'm going to use my breath weapon if they're close enough, which is 15 feet.
Okay. How close is Pig to him? Roughly?
I mean, I'm in the air. I'm flying after him. I'm not exactly sure how high up the exit of the greenhouse is, like the flight outwards of it.
Okay. So like 30 feet in the air?
So yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So 15 it doesn't reach this bird person. But yeah, so doesn't reach this bird person, this parrot looking bird person.
Yeah, what the hell? They say say it, don't spray it, dude.
And thing is, at this point, I'm gonna have you turn order because taking turns what everybody's doing. Let's see, let me just grab the. To see what you guys are doing. Actually, let me put you guys in a grid. Whoops.
It's blue.
It's blue, sorry.
Alright,
okay.
Shout outs to the Blue Man Group.
Alright, so pick Figgy, Evenly, and then copy paste tomorrow. Wait, how long? Actually, no, I can probably TAM. Okay.
Could I use shape water or create or destroy water at this person to stop the chase?
Let me just give me first off, give me initiative. Where is there's a mystery ice token.
So we're all rolling initiative?
Yeah. To
Alright, cool.
see
who.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay. Figgy, pick, also, Keeper, give me, also initiative as well. You guys are being chased.
I got a 12.
Yep.
Oh, forgot.
So Avon leads the slowest of us, and Pick is the second slowest.
Makes sense. She was the last out the house.
Yeah, so I'm just out.
It all makes sense now. Okay. Let's see. I need to refresh my page because. Okay. Come on. There we go. This you okay, I should probably put in the running in the 90s to this, but like I'm getting copyrighted. Okay, so you got 19, Avilene got 8, okay. They got 10. Mystery guy gets 12. Let's see, tomorrow's.
I got a 10 too.
Wow.
My modifier's higher though.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Figgy, then Pick, then tomorrow, then Mystery Guy, then Evan Lee. So,
Doesn't Mystery Guy go before tomorrow and Pick?
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so it's Figgy, Mystery Guy, and then,
Pick tomorrow,
yeah.
Avon Lee.
Alright, so Figgy, what are you doing while I put on some music?
Alright. So this is after he already did a flame breath weapon, right?
Or try to.
Okay. At that point, it's like, okay, well, it sounds like you're not answering the question of either friend or foe. So, unfortunately, does he have any metal on him?
Does he? Keeper?
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you have any metal?
The only metal that I would have is the buckles on my straps that are holding my armor that I have little of.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on it.
Oh. Okay. So, heat metal is a Constitution save, or is it?
It's a con save, I believe.
Mhm.
Actually, let me just click on it.
Click, click.
Any creature in physical contact with object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. If a creature is holding or wearing an object and takes damage for it, the creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop the object if it can.
Okay. So, mystery guy, give me a Constitution save.
Isn't that for specifically dropping the weapon?
Oh yeah. So,
Well, it's also for like if you're wearing it, you can also attempt to take it off.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, give me Constitution really quick, Keeper.
By the way, it's on 3rd level.
Ooh.
I got a 19 on it.
19 does it save?
It should save.
Okay.
We just all hear in the background, it's getting hot in here.
Let me see the relative, here we go. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the spell save was 17. You beat about 2 points.
Okay. So, it's basically, we just, Mr. Guy, you just, feel that your vocals are getting a little bit hot. As I believe, do they take any damage?
They take initial damage, and he took 8.
Okay, just 8 damage. As you're like, so yeah. There's that. Anything else, Piggy?
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Pick and just say, make sure this shifty guy doesn't get away. He's not answering the questions.
All right.
Also, does this person seem to be wearing a mask?
No, they're not. They're not wearing a mask. Wait, are Keeper? Are they?
No, my character is not wearing a mask.
Okay.
I am just straight up all white scales.
Okay. Yeah, no mask at all. Alrighty. Alright, as Figgies go, it is Mystery Guy's turn. What are you gonna do?
Alright. So they're all like in a straight line, or are they like are you guys like fanned out coming at me?
I know I'm up in the sky.
Yeah, he is flying, flying. Where's it fly? Yeah, this guy's flying. Figgy, what about you? Are you behind Pig, or are you, fanned out?
I would say that for Figgy, he would probably he technically would be like right underneath Pick, since he flew up.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the other two. They might have fanned out.
Yeah.
Evenly,
Yeah, probably fan out.
you're fanned out? Okay, so I'm probably gonna put you like fanned out here, maybe right about here, well, maybe there, maybe. And tomorrow's gonna be like right in the other side, be like basically like running. So basically what the Mystery Ice sees is Aarakocra flying up above a tabaxi with a guitar, and then you see Water Genasi kind of like also running, and a tiefling basically on the other side, basically running and slowly taking out what looks like contraption, but like as you're running, what are you doing?
So taking stock of the people giving chase to me, I notice the genasi trying to do something, and visibly I recognize that's going to be a threat right away. So I'm going to use my movement to go closer towards her and get in range of my breath attack.
Okay, so how much is your movement?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. Here. So yeah, so like right in front of her.
Could I use create water to try to block it?
That's on your turn.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. So. Okay, so.
Alright, then I'm gonna use my breath attack.
Alright, so, Amy Lee, give me, I believe, is it a Constitution save, right?
Yes, it is.
Alright, give me Constitution.
Yeah. I got 21.
Oh, not 20, yeah. Okay. So,
She beats it.
Yeah, so basically she just like, how do you dodge this? Like, you know what, go ahead and give it flavor, evenly.
I'm assuming that if he's using like a breath attack, I guess I'll try to see if I could like block it with my like with water as like a with water, so it doesn't take as much damage.
Okay. With that, you do that with that flourish of water genasi, with the water tricks, and as you're doing so, you get the half damage or whatever the. Well, actually, no, you don't get any damage because he just breath weaponed you. You just flung the water across it and just basically steamed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is
What
epic.
kind of breath weapon is it?
I have a white dragonborn, so it's going to be an ice attack.
Oh, so it just turned to ice.
Yeah, so or like air, ice, or just like fog.
Oh.
Yeah. So, is that anything else as a bonus action would you want to do?
I guess assuming that he's a.
Oh no!
Wait! It's still Mystery Guy's turn.
Yeah, Mystery Guy's
Oh,
turn.
my
Sorry.
bad. I'm so sorry.
I meant to, Mystery Guy. Anything else you would like to do? Besides breath weapon. Keeper?
I am going to draw my greatsword off of my back.
Oh.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So it is now Pick's turn. You see Avilee being, well, gracefully like block this, breath weapon attack. You see this.
Good job, Avon Lee. But why the aggression from you, Dragonborn?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, good job, Avon Lee. But why the aggression from you, Dragonborn?
My head just snaps over to the person who's talking, and I just like snarl, just.
It's werewolves all over again. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot with the longbow again.
Ready?
Let's see. An 11.
You have inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. What's that? A D8?
D8. Yep.
11 plus
Alright,
8.
cool.
That is
It's 14.
Yeah, 14. Does that hit?
No, he misses by 1 point.
Damn.
Dang.
So you shoot and basically like deflects off his scales. And
Alright, let's see. I still have a second attack, so I'm gonna attack him again with the longbow. This
Okay.
time I'm gonna add ensnaring strike to it,
okay.
because I still got that.
Yeah.
19.
19.
That hits.
So that one hits. Yeah, that one hits. So make a strength save.
Yeah. Strength save.
And that's a nat 20.
That'd be 25.
Just don't.
Hmm?
You just don't get ensnared.
Yeah. So dang. So yeah. So shoot
But
the
yeah,
arrow. You
now
don't get
they do have
ensnared.
to deal
The
damage though.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So that's 12
Mm-hmm.
piercing. Then after that, I gotta roll a d10 for special element, and
Good.
a d6 to see how much damage you take from that special element.
Okay. 6.
6. What damage is 6?
That is a force damage.
Force damage.
6 is force
You're
damage.
definitely not resisting any of this. But you're taking only 1 force damage.
It's like, and then,
It just gives, it's just a little shove.
yes. You just hear Tomas say, use a force pick.
I did max longbow damage and
Mhm.
minimum extra damage from longbow.
Yeah. So there's that. Is that it for pick?
Let's see about my bonus actions.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, ensnaring strike was the bonus action. Never mind. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that. Well, I can move. Let's see, my range. I can move upwards another. Let's see, how much is my speed? 50 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Move 50 feet.
Yeah, upwards in the sky.
Okay. So you're
I ascend like an angel,
you're like
even though I'm just a parrot.
you're like you just fly upward a little bit like more, and basically the battlefield kind of like goes in a little bit like little dots of people, a little bit dots of people. Like yeah, there's that aerial view. So that is he is like 80 feet now in here.
Yeah, about 80 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. It is your lucky is your friendly neighborhood, fire torture. What they're gonna do is like shout at. Okay, actually, they're going to go ahead and let's see. Their movement is what movement are there? 30 feet. So 5, 10, cool. So they're gonna like move over to next to Avian and be like, hey. so and so and what they do is they're gonna shout at mystery dragonborn and be like, "Hey, why all the violence, bro?" And basically goes ahead and first off they're gonna, as a bonus action, they're gonna take out their flamethrower.
Ah, yes. Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. And then he like this 15 range, so okay. And then they're going to try to hit. Give me a dexterity save, Dragonborn. Anyone?
21.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Though when they take out they shoot the flamethrower, but basically it doesn't really affect you that much. That is 3 damage instead. It's like halved. And then she just like takes out like put on her goggles and she's like fuck, and just goes in like as an action. 2 of them. She's gonna just take out her light basically her light crossbow and just shoot twice. Does a 13 or 14 hit?
No, they don't.
She's like, ugh, okay, damn it. Goes and just reloads, and that's their turn. Alright, Avonlea, what are you doing now?
Let me see. I mean, are they like still like close to me or no?
They're still in front.
Yeah. So the Dragonborn in front, the Dragonborn that actually try to attack you, is in front of you, and right a little bit right next to you is Tamara, which is the basically trying to protect you, and then a little bit further is Figgy, and then high up is Pike, flying.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. So I'm trying to see. So I guess I draw my not draw my sword out. I guess I try that as no. I guess I'll draw my sword to make sure he gets on my to get him out of my face of sight.
Okay, so you take out your weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. And you kind of slash him?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
That hits.
Okay, go ahead and do the damage. You just roll the damage.
Mhm. Oh, I got 3.
Yeah, it's 3 dagger damage. It's like.
What weapon?
I was checking to see how this thing works.
Yeah. And any bonus actions you would like to do? After.
I guess. Sorry, my bad. No, you go.
Anything else you would like to do as a bonus action?
Well, I guess as would that be like a slash or like a
because you have
no.
As the bonus
You're a
action,
bard.
you're a bard. Sorry, go ahead.
You're a bard, right?
Yeah, I'm bard. But I have like a dagger as like my melee weapon.
Okay, so bards normally don't have the ability to attack twice unless they have a specific class or specific feature. But what they can do is, as a bonus action, their main thing is passing off inspiration to other players. So you can pick a player of your choice and cast bardic inspiration on them, and that'll help them with whatever your bardic inspiration die allows them to help with. Mostly it's for saves and amongst other things. But it's basically a die to help them with like results. So you have a choice to pick any other person on the team that you want that is within earshot and just, cast a bardic inspiration on them and give them a little boost. That's like one thing you can do.
And Figgy, so Figgy and Tamara and Pick are like kind of which out of all of them is the closest to the Dragonborn?
Tamara is the closest and Figgy is the closest, so one or the other. And then there's Pig, which is basically flying above, which is kind of out of range. So.
I guess I'll with barn inspiration, I'll probably use tomorrow, maybe.
Tomorrow?
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put in an inspiration point. Where? Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. Alright. I think that's it for Evenly. And it is now Vicky's turn.
Okay, if Vicky sees the gray sword, is the gray sword made out of metal?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we already know what it's hitting for.
Mm-hmm.
Gray sword finna get hot.
Yep. Gray sword slowly gets hot. So, mystery guy, give me a con save.
Con save.
Yeah. Alright.
21.
Your
All
sword
right.
starting to get hot a little bit.
It's hot. You take 12 damage, but you don't you don't drop the sword, or you can drop the sword if you want. You basically don't take any additional damage after the initial 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, there's that. Anything else, Vicky?
At this point, he'll pass the broad inspiration back on to Pick. Can you try it again with a little bit more gusto this time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. That's Vicky's turn. It is now mystery guy.
Alright, so with my great sword, I'm gonna go in for a downward strike to the person in front of me.
Oof.
And then, because I also have 2 attacks, I shall do a upward strike as well.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Oop. Alright, so you 22 does 22 hit? Evenly, I think so. It does. So, give me the damage. Hello?
So 22 and then 9 for damage if it hits.
9 for damage? Okay. So, evenly gets 9 damage. But as a reaction, Tamara kind of like just basically shock and grasp this guy. Oh, no! This is 15.
Just barely.
Okay.
It hits.
So basically, it's grabbing you by like the shoulders and just like 13 lightning damage. Try that again, I'll just...
Thanks, tomorrow.
He gives you a thumbs up. Sure, sure thing, kid. Alright, and any other... So, anything else?
So did she take that 9, or did the person who shock and grasp me take the 9?
They took, the shocking grasp took 9 instead. So, let's see.
Okay.
Let me take off 9 points of their damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the upward strike to the person in front of me once more.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit?
Evenly, does it hit? 9?
My armor is 12, so
Nope.
Nope.
That's a nope.
That's a yikes for me, pal.
Yeah.
Damn it.
that's
Tamara's
rough, buddy.
Tamara's like a Pikachu. Like Alright, so zap. Alright, any bonus action?
I am done for my turn.
Alrighty. Pick. What are you doing? So
I'm gonna go ahead.
you see the scene above you, the below you. See Tamara like zap this guy.
Hey, I know how to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpshooter a longbow shot.
Okay.
So let's see. There's that 18, so that's -4, brings it down to 14, but I'm also gonna add Bardic that I just got. So 3, which makes it from 14 to 17.
That hits.
Alright, cool. That means 17, since I subtracted 5 from the total outcome for piercing damage. Here's a d10 to see what type of extra damage you take. What's an 8 typing?
That one's psychic damage.
Psychic. Cool. You take 2 psychic damage. If you resist none of that, then that's a 19 total damage.
You just feel this little migraine going on, Mystery Dragonborn.
And then comes the second shot. This one I'm not sharpshooting. 25.
Oh, that hits. That
Ooh.
definitely hits.
Youch.
I totally could have sharpshooted that one too. But you take 8 more piercing.
Wait, is this guy
What's
raging?
type 2?
Is the new guy raging?
No. Rage is not a reaction that I can take.
Okay. It's a bonus action. Yes, so 2, that is, fire damage.
Alright. 5 on top of that. 5 fire damage, 8 piercing.
Oof. Pew pew pew!
Yeah, you just see me like drop to one knee and breathing heavily. And then I just pass out.
You pass out?
I've got nothing left.
So this guy's passed out, right?
Yep.
Alright, so as
To be fair, he was dealing with 4 people at once.
Alright, so you just see this guy drop and like basically on the floor. So tomorrow can be like, damn. Just who is this guy?
We'll deal with that question in a second. First off, check if he's breathing.
Yeah, got it. Kind of like flips him over with her foot, and just puts her hand like where his snout is. Yeah, he's breathing. Yeah, he's breathing.
All right.
Secondly, restrain him.
Here, and takes out
everyone okay?
I'm good. I don't know why he started attacking us all of a sudden. As she just goes and like takes like some sort of herb from her pocket, scrunches us up and just basically
snort.
Yeah, basically like under his nose. Mystery guy, give me a Constitution or Wisdom save.
That's an 11.
Okay, so whatever so you snort this whatever, and basically you just basically wake up with 1 HP. And basically you see what looks to be the tiefling that like with the flamethrower kind of like illuminate over, be like, hey, time for some interrogation, I guess. He goes and just like walks away, be like, all right, the stage up to you guys is.
All right. Hey, friend. I would certainly hope that you are a friend. We don't want to cause any more disturbances in this greenhouse than it need to be. There's already been a lot going on. We ever gonna ask you nicely, please? Thank you, Evelyn. So, how about we start with the first question? Why did you run? Actually, no, scratch that. Here's another first question. Who are you and why are you here?
Who I am's not important. Why I'm here. I seek that who killed my tribe.
That seems like some pretty heavy lore. I'm just gonna. You just see Pig sort of fly a little backwards.
And the plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
You seek the one that has killed your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the tribe's famous warrior does not have a name, does the tribe in fact have a name? To give it some proper respect.
The tribe is the East Eldur, the Ice Fire.
I'm going to write that down. Eastern Door, the Ice Fire. Okay, cool. This is going to be great for songs. Anyway, all right. The Eastern Door. So, if you may be willing to tell us what happened to your tribe, can you recall the events?
Yes. Out of nowhere, just 2 weeks ago, a man, almost pure white, just one by one, without a word, my friends and family all died.
Did this man of pure white, did he, are there any other descriptors of him? Hair color, facial features, attire?
Maybe a mask?
Possibly a mask.
As far as I could see, mask, yes, hair, either white from this heavy snow, but there looked to be hints of brown in it, and facial features weren't much.
And how long again did you say this happened?
Only 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Wow. Okay, now I feel bad for attacking you.
Where do you hail from? This is in Yoru, correct? Or is it someplace outside of Yoru?
I am from another dimension.
Dear Lord, we're having a lot of dimension hoppers nowadays.
Tomorrow's
No,
like,
are we by any
Tomorrow's like,
chance related to this thing?
Tomorrow's
I
like, what?
pull out the.
What happened?
I was trying to say, are you kids related to this thing? And I was gonna pull out the little orb with the mage hand on it.
What's your reaction? Is there?
That is not what I'm looking for.
Tomorrow's like, where'd you find that?
We found it downstairs in the basement. Apparently, Jackson found it.
That's a strange thing. That's a strange thing. It looks strange.
It most certainly is strange, and apparently, according to Peak, it also comes from a different dimension. Anyway, back to you. I'm sorry, I cannot just simply call you all the time. So, for proper respect for both your tribe and for yourself, what is thy name?
You can call me Glacier.
Glacier, you say?
I just nod my head.
Very well. I guess we can address ourselves. I am Figgy. That is what you will be addressing me as.
I guess I'll go next. Hi, I'm Pick. Most people just call me Pick. I have been hearing a few whispers of Pike. That is not my name, but I guess Pick is also my name. But like, just letting you know. Oh, and here's Jackson. And so my eagle just shows up.
You just hear like a eagle. You hear like eagle named Jackson be like, ah! And just flap the wings.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I guess I'll go next. Avonly, or Avon, or Munley, or Lee. Just create. Be creative.
Be creative, but not insultive.
And Tamarka like steps up, and she does like this little bit of a flare with her hand, like, I am Tamara Emerald Demon. I am escorting these people, and also I am the leader of the Emerald Lions field.
With the exception of Yvonne Lee, we technically work for her.
Yeah.
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 And if you wish to, find what you're looking for, maybe you could just stick around with us for a bit. Maybe you'll find what you're looking for.
Plus, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Well, that all depends on this question here. What information led you to come to this here estate?
I was just walking along the mountain on my home world, and next thing I know, I wake up not far from this mansion.
So are you saying some form of force that you do not recognize brought you to this place?
It seems that way.
Probably like, well, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of anomalies happening recently. Um, including supposedly some sort of attack, as I've seen. And
You say there was an attack?
well, I've seen the bodies.
Bodies hit the floor.
Christ, the floor.
All right, you were talking about the werewolves.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, I have another question for you, sir. If you at least are able to answer it. This mysterious man of snow-covered hair, slightly brown, tan, potentially has a mask. Did he seem like? Did you have an idea of where he was going to be headed, or what he was perhaps searching for?
My tribe has only one artifact, and that is this great sword that I hold.
It is quite a massive and magnificent greatsword indeed.
he said artifact.
Figure will like to perform an Arcana check on the greatsword.
Okay. Give me give me an Arcana. Yeah.
Oh, the wild pick is just thinking to himself, never check another man's great sword.
10.
And as you looking at it, uh, Isildur, can you describe in brief, just in brief, what it is?
So my great sword is made of metal, but it is not made of like traditional steel. Um, it is actually mixed with the scales from the elder dragons of my tribe, causing the sword to be a lot more uh, stronger in strength. So it's going to be harder to break.
Okay.
Stronger, better, faster, harder.
Yeah, there's that's that. So vaguely, it's like more stronger of a sword. Um, that's all you know.
Nothing else seems out the ordinary of it, I think, but there is a rather magnificent sword.
I could identify it later. Once we, finish here. Uh, if you like, Torasis.
Also, speaking of dimensional travelers, there's one thing I haven't thought about. Where's Fenris been this entire time?
Someone's like, well, I haven't really seen her, nor Klein all this time we were here.
I think it might be best to say that after we're done here, we should probably regroup with them.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Glacier, if you're looking for a way to try to head back home so you can catch this man in white, you might be able to talk to one of them. They may have a way to help you with your dimensional travel issues.
That would be most appreciated.
That, and as long as there's no bad blood between us, I would certainly hope there isn't. Is there any bad blood?
If it is all just a misunderstanding in the trying to stop me from running away, then no.
Class?
Excellent. Then I would say, just stay here for a moment. Unfortunately, I appear to have run out of level 3 spell slots. So I can't use the new cool thing that I got. Well, that's unfortunate.
I could try staying here with him and making sure he's well healed. Take that herb.
Well, I guess should we look at to see hopefully there's no enforcers out?
You guys wanna take a perception with him? To see if you can see anything?
Sure.
Alright.
19.
19.
Oh damn.
15.
Alright, spicy rolls. Okay. I think also Glacier give me also perception as well. Oh.
7.
You probably don't see anything. Don't see that well. But like because of the wounds you've been taking. But Evenly, Figgy, and Pick, can see. Well, you guys were basically a little bit away from the mansion. But you could tell that there's enforcers like right around the corner. There's like 3 of them patrolling. And you hear, I heard some commotion somewhere. Yeah, you better check it out. Check it out.
And there goes the enforcement police. Okay, well, we're gonna have to make sure that the mistress. We're gonna have to make sure that the mistress. Picard, go first.
Yeah.
I can help with a sneaky getaway if we need it. Past Trace. Stay 30
Okay.
feet near me.
Okay, we'll get to that in a moment, but right now we need to talk to the headmistress.
Right.
Seems.
Do you
Once
want...
the conversation's done, you give us the sneaky getaway and we get out.
Yeah, sure, alright.
Okay. So, who's going to the mansion and who's staying in the alleyway?
I'm gonna be going with the mansion group, so I can do pass without trace so we can all leave.
Biggie will be going to the mansion.
Emily?
I guess go to mansion, but could I do another perception to see if there's possibly another person that could be with the enforcer?
Yeah, give me a perception actually, yeah.
18.
Ooh, okay. You also see like in the corner, a little bit like off, like not off, more like off. You see kind of like like a someone with a mask with white hair, long white hair, and tall figure. It could be like a male, all in black and everything, and basically kind of like talking to these enforcers, like,
So like I see the guy.
Yeah, you see the guy with the mask there, with the 3 enforcers there, talking casually, apparently.
Okay, so I guess I'll start running up to see if I could to go tell Figgy and Pike.
Okay. You go over and tell Figgy and Pike. Glacier also. What are you doing? Throughout all of this.
like what else I'm doing besides like going to go see Biggie and Pipe?
Okay, so you're doing, Evianly's doing, is, telling, Pick and, Figgy, what is Glacier doing?
Seeing her run off, I look in the direction she noticed whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a precaution, I'm actually going to exhale, and from like my nostrils, I'm gonna do like a version of a smoke screen, but with like a frosty mist, and then go like sneak away into the shadows.
Okay. Give me stealth. Let me see if Tamara sees it because she's basically looking around. So give me stealth. Yes, give me 20. All right, let me
Dirty
see.
20.
Dirty 20. Okay, let me see what she has. Knife. No. No. Oh no.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're sneaking away into the shadows, and she sees, she's like, whispers me, "What are you doing?" And she kind of like slowly.
If this person
Person? What do you mean? Just goes and like stealth with you. Like, what are you doing? We should probably stay here and just not just see what happens. What do you mean, person? Like,
one of them spooked her into action.
so are you curious to see what's ahead?
Yeah, if I can make a perception check to see if I can see what she saw.
Okay. Yeah. Give me perception.
Oh, that's 12.
Oh. Oh. You see three enforcers. What the enforcers look like is they have this samurai armor all covered up all over their bodies and everything, except for the eyes. Um, you know, and they have this like these kind of like longsword weapon that's kind of look like a katana. Um, basically they are kind of like one of them is telling a joke, the other one is the other two plus you didn't see the masked person kind of like chuckling. And give me another stealth really quick.
Nat 20 for 25.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay. So they don't see you. These four don't see you. You tiptoe. You just get closer and closer. You see more closer the the dark clothing and then the mask, which is basically kind of like also it's like this purple mask, wolf mask, um, but also like these detailed and everything, with the eyes of the mask, like kind of like Ren, dark purple mask, with like red gems on them, and basically this person has the hood over the mask, with a little bit of the white haired um white hair that have, and they're about 8 foot 8 foot tall, muscular underneath all of that clothing, basically uh the stature male, but muscular, and The only thing that I'm able to see from them is basically their fingerless gloves. Like they have like these claw-like nails on both of them, and he's like holding a what looks like a staff of sorts, with like wolf motif, and like ravens on it, and so you're just as you're looking at him, but he doesn't notice you apparently, and he just points off to the distance, directly at the mansion, and one of the enforcers just nods, and two of them, no, all three of them kind of like go and like going slowly saunter off into the shadows. What do you do?
Blast. Here I was gonna try and steal one of their swords.
So, as you're like sitting in the shadows, you kind of like underneath that like cloak thing, you kind of like takes up like a purple orb and rubs it a little bit, and then he just like into like mist, and that's where I'm gonna like call it here. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna call it here.
To be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Here, let me pull up the. I even have the sound. On the next episode.
Yes.
So on the
Good
next
quality
episode, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. That is how. That's how we do,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that. And then call him there, and like the fucking cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, there's that. That's it for the session, guys. And see you guys, audience. See you guys later. And Rick Wolf and party out. Little.